Hey guys, still very early, so I'm gonna do my morning prayer. But before I forgot, yes, we are in the holidays. Look at that beautiful melange of Christmassy things. Which brings me to the season we're in. It's dark outside, it's cold and all that. So it's time for some coziness in your home. One of the things to do that is by lighting candles. But what candles? And I'm gonna try and keep this video short to share with you some options that you have. So if you prefer all natural, healthy and all that, and you have a lot of allergies, then go for one of these diffusers that work with what they call ethereal oils, like what we have here. Yeah, it's nice. You mix this a couple of drops of this oil with a little bit of water, and then it poofs for an hour or 2 or 3, depending on how much you want to put in there. Yeah, it's subtle, it's nice, and it's healthy. But look up, disclaimer, look it up for yourself and make sure you have the right stuff. You order the right stuff. So this is one of your options. If you want to go all natural and healthy and limit anything that can cause any allergic reactions, this is a possible option for you. Yeah, these kind of diffusers that work with water and natural oils. Then there is this thing. If that's too much of a fuss for you, you just want to stick it into the socket and let it do its thing. You can have these electronic diffusers. Well, they're not really diffusers. It's just an electronic thing is where you can screw one of these jars in and let them do their work. This one can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming, especially depending on what kind of scent you choose, but it can be a little bit overwhelming if you don't like this too strong of a scent. Doesn't have to be, doesn't have necessary to be like that. I mean, our experience so far is that it's somewhere in the middle, but it can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming. Speaking of overwhelming, if you do not like overwhelming, then you definitely should not go for these kind of wax thingies that you have to burn on top of a little candle. This construction, burning these kind of candles on top of a little candle, these can be very, very strong. These tend to be really, really strong. In fact, when we tried this method, we even got a message from our upstairs neighbors telling us that he can smell our candles. So it went through the roof, literally. So this method can be really intense. And even to us, I must say, even to us, it was a little bit intense. This is only something that you can do if you have a huge space and you're afraid that whatever scent vibe you want to create there, if you're afraid that it won't have as much of an effect in that space, then go for these kind of stuff. Yeah, and you can put 1 or 2 of these pieces on top and let them melt and then let them do their thing. Very strong, very strong. Scent is guaranteed to reach the whole place. But if you're in between and you have like a small apartment like we do here in the center of this big city of Amsterdam, then I might advise you to go with scented tea light candles. This is not scented, this is for this method, but you also have them scented. Go for this, for something like that. If you like subtle like we do, like subtle and not an overwhelming thing that will overtake the whole house and sometimes even make you nauseous, then, like I said, go for the scented tea light candles, or our experience, the Yankee Candle Votive. These are perfect. They're not too much on either side of the spectrum. Perfect in the middle. So we've been enjoying these. And now, since the holidays are here, these are some of the things that we get. This is the shimmering Christmas tree. This is the cinnamon stick, sparkling cinnamon. This is Christmas Eve. We have twinkling lights. We have sparkling winterberry. We have festive Fraser. I think this is another festive Fraser because they ran out. So they emailed us if we want our money back or get a second same thing. And this is Welcome Home. And what we have burning now is apple wreath. And what we also like about these votives, although these seem small, they go on for about 4 days. 4 days. You can at least get 4 days out of this. But then 4 days, burning them each day for around 2 to 3 hours. If you burn them each evening between 2 to 3 hours, you should get 4 days out of this. So it's really not too bad. And another thing is, you do not want candles that go on and on and on, because sometimes you just want a change of scenery, a change of scent. So there you have it. So I would say don't go for a candle that goes for a month, those big jars, those big candles, because sometimes, what if you don't like it anymore? What if you start to get nauseous to it, react in a nauseous way to it? What if you just want something different? Then you get stuck with that big jar. So there you have it. I hope this was helpful. From me, Mike the Kittens, St. Nicholas and Pete, wishing you happy holidays.